that included 2 weekends of didactic training and then simulating a clinical piece for them where they could practice not only on each other, but on peers, members of the community, supporters of acupuncture, and even folks who are pretty important in Atlanta. And so part of everyone's homework was to go home and access their church members, their different members of their community, and on Sundays, I think it was Sundays that we would meet, right? Sunday afternoons. In fact, I think one particular time it kind of conflicted with the Super Bowl. Is that right? Am I right about that? And I was like, I don't know, Phil. A lot of people are going to want to watch the Super Bowl, and but we went ahead and did it, and we had participants. And I tell you what, this special group of people up here just really showed how resilient they could be, not only in the training and being open-minded and seeing all the limitless possibilities of how to treat other sickle cell patients, but in the midst of that, we lost one of our trainees to a sickle cell crisis. And we got together and got through that together as a group, but it was so key that is exactly why we were there, and it gave us another purpose and another mission to do it for the sake of Shantisa. And so it gave us an extra push. We didn't really need a push from the get-go, but it gave us an extra push, and it brought us closer and tighter, and definitely more willing to do whatever it takes to go through the community and make this form of treatment accessible to all members of the community.
To make sure that this was something that could happen in the sickle cell arena. And so this is where we are. And I think we can go different directions from here. So, does anybody have any questions in particular? One thing Sharon didn't mention, the way we got people to come out, we fed it. So we had a little potluck dinner, and people would come, we would invite our friends out, because they know they could eat. So the way we were to get them from that Super Bowl day, we fed them a real nice meal. So does anybody have any questions? Yes, ma'am.
Could you update on some of the stem cell research that's been going on in procedures that has hit major magazines?
Right, stem cells. And they always I guess maybe baseline medicine wants to come up with high-tech ways of solving our problems. But as I said, sickle cell is such a minute situation in the hemoglobin where one amino acid replaces another, and it gives a different electrical charge to the cell. So the transplants are good in the sense that you do change the chemistry, but there are also the possibility of the body rejecting whatever you put in foreign to the body. So, and it's very costly. And you talking about people not being able to afford health care. When you start doing all these high-tech procedures, I had a patient who actually did the bone marrow transplant. After the bone marrow transplant was finished, she lost her house. Because all the medical people, and if we can treat patients, or teach patients, or teach each other how to take care of ourselves, and if this is one little piece of the recipe that can help with that, then I think we can make a drastic difference in what happens even in sickle cell disease.